Welcome back to the channel, my friends. It's Kyle's Film Garage. I have my iced coffee. We can take a little walk here in Hollywood, see what's going on, what's the what. Now, on Sunset Boulevard, they had put a bunch of planters on the sidewalk to keep the tent encampments from being able to kind of come back to a place. And I heard that the city made them take all the planters up because they didn't have a permit for it. And so I'm gonna just go check it out and see what's going on, if there's anything new there, what's happening. So yeah, so let's get right into it. By the way, this is a beautiful day in Hollywood. We're just in a neighborhood here. We are on Citrus Avenue, walking up through the neighborhoods as opposed to being on Highland, which is a much busier street. So yeah, gorgeous day. I love this mural. Just like, you know, if you're gonna have a fence, you may as well put some flowers on it, right? Love it, love it, love it. All right, so we're coming up on Fountain, and I just wanted to get past some of that construction noise. But, okay, so I did a documentary. It's called Tent City Hollywood, and I didn't know I was going to be making the documentary over about a period of almost a year of doing videos through Hollywood and whatnot. I had found a timeline of what was going on with all the tent encampments and stuff like that. My distributor has now released Tent City Hollywood on YouTube, so I'll go ahead and leave a link to that in the description. And also I'm going to put it up on the end screen, so when you get to the end of this video you can just go right into it and see what it used to be like. So yeah, so we're going to go to an area that is, you see in the documentary a lot when it was like super crazy back in the day. So back in the day, a year ago. So, and yeah, okay, so that's where we're going, and definitely check out the documentary after you watch this video. All right, so we're coming up on Highland Avenue, and we're at Highland and Fountain. This is Arco, so gas prices are now below $5, so that's a win. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and walk up Highland here, since that is part of our destination. So, a cool thing about the editing software that I use, which is DaVinci, they have a voice isolation button that you can push. So all this traffic noise that, like, you know, that I am hearing, you're not hearing it like you would if I hadn't pushed that voice isolation button. So pretty cool, neat trick. And so any other YouTubers out there, you know, voice isolation on DaVinci will help your videos a lot, you know, if you're out and about and it's loud or wind and all that kind of stuff. So there you go, tip unlocked. All right, so we are coming up on Highland Avenue and Leland on this beautiful day. Happy Pride. So yeah, so like in the documentary, Okay, we're coming up on Sunset and Highland, and this is across the street. This is the Chick-fil-A. So definitely spent a good amount of time over here by the Chick-fil-A, and that's where they eventually put up the planters, which I will show you right now what it used to look like. Is where the big encampment was. So it was here for years, for like 3 years, and you'll find that in Tent City, Hollywood. And so this is an update to the documentary. And yeah, so basically what they did was they put all these planters here so that people couldn't come back and put the tents down in this space. So yeah, so and this all goes back to the Supreme Court District 9 decision. And hold on a second. So today the news came out that the Supreme Court basically kind of overturned the Ninth Circuit's decision that said that it was inhumane to ticket people for sleeping outside and basically camping on sidewalks and stuff like that. So that is what created some unexpected consequences from that decision. So like all of the, and this was something that happened on like 9 states, the Ninth Circuit, because when they said that you can't like ticket homeless people because it's cruel and unusual punishment. So what that did was it tied the hands for local municipalities to do anything about it. So that's why all of the encampments were popping up all over cities, because of that decision, which said that you can't like ticket people for putting a tent on the sidewalk. So now that is overturned. So now the thing about LA is, before that was overturned, you had to, in order to move somebody off of the sidewalk, you had to have a place for them to go. So that was something, hold on. Yeah, so they had to have a place for them to go. Like they had to have, they couldn't just like say, move along, And so it'll be interesting to see what happens now that the Supreme Court like overturned that. So now it's like you can ticket people for sleeping outside. Now I don't know what that means as far as like the law of like, I don't know what the law is. I don't know what that actually means. Sleeping outside, what does that mean? So I mean, I can understand keeping places clean and not having encampments on sidewalks in big city areas, because it's a health hazard for people that live in the area. So it's very interesting to see what's going on. Like right now, like this in front of Sunset Sound, all the planters are now gone here. I mean, you can see from the ground like all the stains and burn marks and all that kind of stuff, what was here, and now it's all gone. So which means that they had to have some place to put the people. So the people that were here that are not here now, as far as like LA, they had to have somewhere to go. So that's cool. I think that there is balance that needs to happen, so that people that are actually homeless have help. So that comes into play with like city planning and outreach, and you know, taxes going to help people that need help. And then on the other side of that is like going like, well, yeah, also keeping public safety and health in mind, so that, you know, you don't end up with fires and garbage and, you know, stuff like that on the street. So there's a balance there, and I hope that that balance is achieved, that people are taken care of that are homeless, and also that you know, the streets are kept clean as well. Hey guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Click like on this, share it, share the documentary that is actually going to be linked in the description, and also it'll be on the end screen here in a second. But yeah, click like, share it, subscribe to the channel, and you know, we'll get back to talking about film and stuff like that probably on the next video. But I just had to come out and see what's going on this day that the Supreme Court overturned that decision. It'll be interesting to see, you know, what kind of outreach happens because of it. And but I mean, personally, you know, I am glad to see that those encampments are not on the sidewalks of Sunset, you know, and I think that if in the documentary you'll see, you know, exactly what that was like. So yeah, I think balance in all things, my friends. So, you know, balance in all things. I hope you're having a great day. If you want to support me in independent film and this channel, you can subscribe to the channel. You can buy me a coffee under $2. I have a Patreon if you like that kind of thing too, more behind the scenes and stuff like that. So I will see you on the next video.